Hello, we are back, and we are just about to get into our next match. We're looking at Regicide versus Van Eltia, and this is going to be an exciting match indeed. How are you feeling this one will go?
I obviously am feeling that this will be like if you have to ask me like seriously, I think ours is gonna win, but I am hoping for a very tight war and see maybe something that is unexpected from One Eltia. They have a very okay lineup, I think.
Yeah, we've got
quite didn't
strong
see
players,
so.
and I think on a good day we can see V winning this match.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So what was the lineup for
It's right
One
here.
Eltia? All right, well, Firekeeper, Xerxes, Rocco, Mezzotella. Not bad lineup at all, I would say. Not bad at all.
Yeah, they've definitely brought out the big guns for this one. And rightfully so, because RC is not a team to be messed with.
Matter of fact, they're
Especially
actually...
with...
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
With this current iteration featuring Dreywind. They're definitely formidable.
Also, might I mention that Rocco Mezzo just a week ago or 2 weeks ago got the Tiny Arena world record, which is no longer a world record, but still, you know, and we have Tiny Arena, so you know, we might possibly see some gaming. Anyway, let's get into it.
Yeah, I'm just syncing these streams.
All right.
Should be more or less synced now. And we are underway, and we'll have to... Okay, we see Megumi instantly doing his iconic plays. First lap, first match. And in first, we're looking at Rogamezto with the escape. And Turismo hits the armadillo here. Oh, I actually need to fix Turismo's POV.
That was really close for top 2 for One Eltia, but unfortunately, Firekeeper was just missiled as he ran out. But Rocco definitely broke away. He should have a very good first here. We can also see that Tello actually got into a second place, and he actually gets Megumi. Never mind.
Megumi
like it
did look like he got hit.
Dawn. Maybe it was Dawn. Maybe I read the thing wrong. Anyway, we have a top 2, but Tello hits the armadillo, but also
Tello hits the armadillo.
Megumi kind of...
All three are without items here, and a shield from Tello. But Turismo has a bomb here, so if they coordinate this right, which they... Okay, Tello hitting a second armadillo, not his race right now.
There could still be a very good chance that they will come back here. Oh, Megumi getting actually hit by Nitro.
And,
Tello
also from Tello.
Kind of fucked up, but he got close to Megumi now, but now he doesn't have an item. Yeah.
And yeah, he's gonna get punished for that mistake. And it looks like, yeah, the Dark Coco's down with a shield, so right now winning positions for RC.
Oh, we're seeing a lot of mistakes from Tello this race.
Tello is he's not had his Weetabix.
Holding also his mask was weird play, considering he could have rolled an extra item there in 6th.
Firekeeper's able to take out Dawn here, so some positions recovered at the end here. And this could potentially be brought back into winning positions.
Yeah, but
Firekeeper taking a red beaker, that could definitely change things up. We don't see...
Tello disconnected?
His controller?
What's happening?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Weird.
Interesting. Yeah, that race definitely watching Telos POV unfortunately was
I don't know.
definitely questionable.
I guess something's going on with his controller from what we saw there.
Yeah.
Because that was weird. And like he didn't completely run out of battery, that's the thing. Because he still had some control at the end there.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad. He only lost they only lost the race by 3 points, so it's not that bad.
It was a winning race for them.
Yeah.
Except for what happened to Tello.
But not bad first race though. It could have been way worse considering how many mistakes did Tello now in this situation since we were watching did. He hit double armadillo, nitro crate again, quite a bit, but it happens sometimes. You might have a rough start. But we're going into Polar Pass. For me, very good Blue Fire track. Most of the CTR tracks are very good.
Polar Pass, I do enjoy in Wars. Seems like they went into the next race pretty much immediately, so I'm not sure if they've already resolved what was going on with Tello.
But it did seem like he just hit a wall for no reason, so he probably
just stopped driving.
Yeah, it probably controller disconnected, but he was able to reconnect it.
But the thing is, like, if he did reconnect it, why wasn't he driving at the end there? Because he just let everyone overtake him.
Yeah.
Very weird.
But at least Rogo was able to break away, so that is good for one Eltia here.
Sync up that little stream a little bit. See, Tello opts to go right side. Megumi gets hit.
They actually have a top 2. RC has a slight top 2 right now. Is that even a top 3? I think skin was changed by Dawn. It's no longer...
no, the Komodo is someone from V, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's Dre.
It's Dre, yeah, it's Dre, okay.
And the Coco skin was changed, so... making our life confusing, but not confusing enough. They actually have top 4 right now.
Top 4, yeah. And a big gap.
But one power item with one protection could make a big difference here. But it doesn't seem like lap 1 power item is happening.
We'll see from Megumi's perspective the back spam that they're using here to take out Firekeeper. Is doing a pretty good job avoiding, especially the double back spam there. This bomb will land, and that's going to make the gap even bigger. But we see, it doesn't seem like, I think only Turismo has a shield currently. So, power item could still change things.
To the trapped crate. Not very good considering you're 5th place and you're supposed to drive into the back spam first here. Oh, but they got an
orb, and he fires it straight away.
I don't know if this is good. They get Megumi, and they get Dawn.
Megumi.
Yeah, this could work out in a way.
Megumi.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess this works out. I would have probably saved it a little bit personally, but they got 1 placement out of it, so I guess damage control at this point.
So there's always the chance if they held it for any longer, RC could have rolled dodges, and then it would have been useless, so...
Very true.
Getting Megumi into 8th is definitely at least worth. Although, Rogo failing the shortcut here. Looks like he took some backspam, so... And Megumi has a clock right now, so this could actually be switched completely around. This is a really good scenario for Megumi. As long as his teammates are safe from this.
Well, the clock wasn't used quite yet, so...
And he has to use it before Rogo Mezto can punish him.
Oh, Rogo losing fire right away, though. His engine ran out as soon as
and
he
another
hit the
orb happens, so this orb is gonna not only counter the power item from V, but it's also gonna help Megumi get through. But he doesn't have an item when he's coming.
Oh, Sergio had double protection, by the way. Unless the orb didn't hit him and he had just a shield.
And the missile actually takes out Megumi, so he's not going to be able to benefit from that clock. And in
maybe
fact,
Rogo is able to catch up. No way.
Not without a last second power item.
But yeah, it was a top 2 and 4 and 7th for RC.
And it's an okay recovery from what could have been the top 4, but
yeah,
not the race the Van Elsha would like to see. But it seems like Tello isn't crashing into any walls anymore, so that's something.
We've
We're
recovered.
not going to be looking at another 3v4.
Yeah.
The thing that's worth noting is, even though there's already a 14-point difference, wars with teams like this, they're very volatile, and you see big point differences from either team each race, so one race and this could easily be even again.
Yeah.
You can't
We're
really
going
count
into
them out
Blizzard
until the
Bluff
end.
again. Interesting. Blizzard Bluff keeps giving. And taking.
Hopefully this one's a bit more interesting than the last one we saw.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually got all 4 POVs from RC, but I don't have the ability to utilize them all, so...
Yeah, it's just like, as long as we have at least one POV from both, I think we're completely fine here. Well, otherwise, we will be overwhelmed.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, switching between them manually, so, like, switching between 4 from one team and then 2 from the other. It's kind of out of control. It's actually worth pointing out, we got Dre in the front row, and then Turismo in the back, which is an interesting setup. Turismo and Megumi both killed on the pad here.
Trey first, though, with the mask, I think, right? It was his mask. Sergio failing the...
Tello actually gets bummed here by Dre, so Dre's got the lead now.
Up. Drifting in the shortcut.
Yeah,
Never
that
good.
shortcut is kind of annoying. So far, Positions have been stable. We see a bit of an
So many
exchange going on
masks.
between Firekeeper and Dawn. Firekeeper gets the kill on Dawn, but he's caught by Turismo with masks. He's managed to smuggle it up into 4th place, so if we saw a power item from either Megumi or Dawn, this could be extremely powerful. Turismo used the mask here.
Yeah, he had such a many masks in a row, considering they were 6th place, I think.
And he
I
could
think he got 3.
he should reach Tello here, and just
There
as
we
the
go,
mask
last
ends, he
frame.
lands the hit.
Unfortunately, he actually lost fire because he enabled an engine, but he was able to get away with it. All right, looking potentially again very strong for
Yeah, 1, 3, 4, 8 for RC. And this 3rd and 4th are looking secure.
all right.
But also, Dawn is also looking secure in 8th, so these positions will remain.
Mm-hmm.
Very well played from Dre on that first lap. He's able to roll the mask, get it up into 1st, and then land the back spam on Tello and also I believe Zerdzio. So single-handedly breaking that top 2 for V.
No. Sergio, he failed the river cut, lap 1.
Okay, so
He
a
took
little
it.
bit of a choke from Zerdzio, but all the same from Dre. Okay. The gap grows ever so slightly.
Yeah, now we're already 3rd race in and we're top 4 away from RC. So we gotta...
RC have definitely come in here guns blazing. It's a very strong start to this war from them.
Yeah.
And they've got the momentum in their favor, so it's going to be an uphill battle for V. Get these characters plugged in so we don't have to guess who's who.
At least we're going into the next race. Let's see how that go. It's actually tiny arena. As I was earlier mentioning, Rogo actually had a world record on this after a long ass grind. So we shall see. Now it's time for one Eltia to fasten their seatbelts, as they say somewhere.
Somewhere in the world.
Somewhere.
Oh, not Komodo, no. Komodo Joe. Here we go. And just in time for the next race. Let's see how Rogomesto performs on his track. The lines are good, but is it going to be enough for him to escape? He goes wide here.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
an
he
engine.
Can he
But
kill
it's-
Megumi? Backbone. But he did get done though.
He got done, but Megumi's going to have a really strong position here.
Yeah, he has to play this well. Oh, he got a shield.
Now, This is
Megumi helps.
actually okay. Megumi loses the fire. He sees the shield from Rogamesto, which that's pretty much the best item Rogamesto could have got in that situation. So he can be happy about that.
Is he able to completely break away though? I'm sure he is. He is pretty good right now. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be good. He's
The one in the back. Tello's landed a missile on Megumi, so
yeah.
he's actually gonna take second here. And this Nitro, wherever he decides to place it, it's not gonna hit.
Yeah, pretty common spot. I would have not done it there. I think. Like
I would have opted to place it on the first turn.
Yeah, yeah. It's at this point it's pretty common spot to leave stuff tight there. To be honest, people know kind of how to. Like people
he holds
can
on
expect.
second place regardless. So.
Yeah. Now it's time for maybe a rear cam missile. He's opting to it. There we go.
Actually, missile both ways. Doesn't connect though, fortunately for Tello. Dawn takes that red beaker in the 270.
Oh,
but actually,
and a nitro.
This Nitro here. And that's a big choke.
Considering his teammate was right in front, that surely called that out.
Surely.
But he has a shield now. But this is... You're behind Megumi. So now he has to play this very safe, even though he has the shield. Megumi actually has a bomb. Doesn't opt in to go for the play yet, but you can see that he's definitely gonna go for a slowdown here. Trying to kill. There we go.
Back bomb will land. But the gap's small and triple bombs here for Tello. He definitely has an opportunity to land a snipe.
Oh. These
But
bombs
he's not
are...
quite got the trajectory right.
Yeah.
And
and another
bomb's
bomb.
gonna hit, so this is
gonna turn
huge
around?
for RC. He's gonna get taken out by the shield now. And now it's winning positions for RC.
Yeah, hitting that nitro on lap 2 was just very
He actually took a red beaker here, so he's gonna lose a bit of time. And now Firekeeper might even catch up here. But he has the back bomb, so this could just be more salt in the wound, and the back bomb does in fact land, so. Although Dawn also taking a red beaker, giving another opportunity here for V to catch up. Although Megumi's here, he's playing protective, he's slowing down. And he's got another set of triple bombs here, so definitely a problematic situation for Firekeeper if he isn't able to roll the right items. And now Turismo's also taking back spam, so Rogamesto's clearly doing the best he can to kill the players from RC, but it's not quite been enough. Dawn is taken out here, so.
Yeah, they're like the back spam has been somewhat effective because Firekeeper was able to take fourth, but right away
Tello just drives into a red beaker. Completely just he's got I'm very confused by that. Although he can get the mask stack now, so that's an option on the table. An orb from what looks like Dawn, so that's huge damage to V now. They might in fact drop into bomb 2. Bomb 3.
Went and squished Xerxia as well. This
Although Firekeeper's able to kill.
Wait, again?
Again from Tello. You just.
No, it was a disconnection.
His controller's just not working. And it's a really painful sight to behold.
Yeah. So RC win this by...
That's a +5.
Yeah.
And that's just... it's just frustrating to see, you know, because a lot of that just came down to Tello there. Like, Dawn really should have been 8th place there and brought it down to just a -1, but Tello just losing control of his controller and just sending them back. Really not what you want to see from V's side.
And it's clearly not even a disconnection because you would be able to see the pop-up window. So I wonder.
Yeah, it's maybe a problem with his USB if he's playing on a wide setup.
Yeah.
Or maybe his Bluetooth is losing connection. But yeah, if scenarios like that keep happening, it's definitely gonna
it might cause
the match to slip away.
Yeah, there has
Tello
been
with only 8 points.
Yeah, it was the first race, then it was the Tiny Arena. Like, they have been extremely costly races that has slipped by.
Yeah, and like you can't even blame the controller for what happened with the top 2. Just he's got his teammate in front of him, pretty decent gap, plenty of time to react to callouts, and just takes a nitro, and you have to wonder what's going on.
Yeah, definitely the nitro hit was something like that. Like, it was 5 seconds at least behind Rocco, and Rocco, assumably Rocco surely called that out. Probably even he left it himself in there. So.
Definitely some underperforming going on from the side of V, causing this match to not be as close as we hoped. But hopefully they can pull it back. They've still got 6 more races.
Yeah. We believe.
Nobody wants to see a blowout. They're never fun. Especially from a team like V, who really have the potential to go far.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay.
Gumi getting a free escape here. Seems like a track I've noticed when you're host on this track is really strong to be in that position. And it feels like 9 out of 10 times you see Megumi escaping on this track.
We're looking like top 2 for RC for now. But Firekeeper is very close.
Another driving mistake from Tello.
Oh, and Megumi hits a beaker in the first turn.
Maybe Firekeeper has the opportunity to...
He wasn't
a nice back beaker from Megumi though. And that's
definitely
giving him the top 2. A mask from Eltia though.
Nice. Alright, so they're able to do the work, not give them the top 2.
Although Megumi is doing his best to cause damage here.
But who is this Coco?
That's still done.
Ah, okay.
Now, 1-3-4 for RC, another race that looks really strong in their favor.
Yeah.
Rogo with a shield here. A power item could definitely turn things around, but it's the time is closing. And Megumi's doing a lot of damage with this back spam.
Giving him a little bit space as well, which is interesting, but fair. Megumi has another bomb, which is able to actually get Rocco in the straight here. He indeed is. Alright. Also, we see Dawn hitting a bread beaker, though that doesn't really change anything. Dre also pulling away from the pack behind quite a large amount, actually. I think he had a mask and he just went through. We're looking at a very high win at the moment for RC.
And in fact, we might see a play from Turismo here up in first to maybe give them potential top 4. But it seems like he might just play it safe. No.
Yeah, I doubt it's wise to try this. He would have to hit him more than once. And they are bottom 3, so the chances of power items is very high from them.
Although, if he was to, now would be the time. But no, he's playing it safe, crossing the line. And Telo's gone orb here, but we see Dawn has a shield, Megumi has a shield, and it's going to have no impact. So just another clean race from RC where Van Elsche just isn't performing at all.
Oh yeah, by the way, Telo and Firekeeper tied, so you gotta figure out which is which.
Oh yeah.
Place.
Well,
Telo was 7th, according to the game.
do it how the game says. I have to say I'm kind of disappointed from what we're seeing.
Yeah, for sure. Like, again, as I said, I was expecting RC to win, but again, we're not even we're exactly in the halfway, and this is looking an extreme situation right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't really seem like we've seen much glimmers of light from V that would make us think they could bring it back.
Yeah. Maybe they're just doing the finish deck. You know, they lose hard and then they just come back.
True, but there's no best of 3 for them to rely on here, so...
True. No, I didn't mean that. I meant in general. Like, you know, first half is a warm-up and then the second round is the where we get the speed. You know?
Seems like we've lost Telo's PoE.
Oh.
It could be one of the factors as to why he's been having trouble. Doesn't seem like we'll be getting that back, so we'll just have Rogamez till now.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. As long as we have at least one POV from both teams, it should be completely fine.
One is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like we might actually be having a host switch. Not sure. No. Thunderstruck up next, which back in my tenure at RC, this was one of our tracks, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they're happy to see this track in the pool.
We have definitely some nice tracks coming up. We haven't really, to be honest, seen any pulse reduction. We have Crash Cove now, at least, and RooTubes. And we had Dingo Canyon as well, but I don't think we saw any pulse with.
It's kind of worth mentioning the playstyle we've seen from Megumi is very risky, and it could easily be punished. However, V haven't really been countering it, so it just means we've been seeing Megumi he'll slow down with a bomb, back bomb, and then repeat, you know? And like, there's definitely downsides to that play, because one power item and he just gets hard punished, sent to bomb positions. If one of the guys rolls maybe a 5th place mask, he's dead, hard punished. If one of the guys maybe has a missile and it's on a track where a missile is dangerous, he could be punished, but we just haven't been seeing any of those players from VE. So Megumi's just had free reign to just completely destroy VE in the back.
Yeah.
And just allowing these top threes to break away.
For sure. Are we at the loading screen?
We are indeed, and we have seen a substitution. It's like Yana is replacing Tallow.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. There has been some struggle.
See if
we'll
John's
see.
changed his Coco skin again.
Yeah. And also we'll see if substituting Yanne is gonna make a difference.
Yana's definitely a bit of a wild card because he's been out of the game for quite a few months and he's been in the process of derusting. And I wouldn't say he's quite there yet in terms of his like performance.
Yeah.
So
Also, by the way, Liz Bandicoot is young, so you know.
Liz Bandicoot. Oh yeah.
All right, so we're again seeing a breakaway, but this time it's Megumi actually getting the breakaway. Rokomes also getting a sort of a breakaway here. Top two is definitely gone, but we'll see what Megumi and Roko is able to do.
Beaker here in an awkward position, so he's going to have slow blue fire for the rest of this lap. But he's not going to lose any positions because it's only his teammate
that
him.
bomb from Megumi. Megumi just
seems like a slowdown or something from Trey here. Sudsil's just in front of him, so it's going to be a tough fight, and Trey's gonna win that fight. So 1-3 here now for RC, and actually seems like Trey actually died in the shortcut, so he's gonna get taken out by Rogomesto here.
Oh, reserves, Roko reserves.
Yeah.
All right, they should be
he
fine now.
wanted to go for that second hit with a bomb, but kind of sacrificing his reserves in the process. The shield from Megumi, shield from Turismo. I think we can assume Firekeeper's still back spamming because we got Turismo taking an item here, losing his shield. So Firekeeper is the wrench in this scenario. Could definitely help V gain some positions if he's able to effectively back spam onto Turismo and Dawn.
There's an orb coming up
from the,
I think it was
the Liz. Yeah. It hits Stray.
But this orb has to be impacting big time, which it isn't. I wonder if it impacts Firekeeper here. That would be massive. Yeah, it's actually massive.
And actually, yeah, that's just completely worked in RC's favor now. They're gonna put a clock. And maybe this wasn't such a bad play after all.
I mean,
it seems like Firekeeper dodged.
Yeah, it seems like though that they lost one placement for that double play, and it's not really helping the other team to catch up since they're so far away. So I think this wasn't really worthwhile, but then again, if they had double power item, they had to sit with those the whole race, and that would have been...
Firekeeper, he throws a shield to Backbone Turismo, but he manages to miss all three, and now Turismo's getting dangerously close to hanging with the shield. And meanwhile in the front, we're going to see a rocket from Megumi, and that's going to land, so Turismo will take second here. Oh, it's actually a top 3. I didn't even notice that Dawn had dodged the power items.
And also, may I mention that another clock, but that shouldn't impact race placement anymore. They actually get top 3 and 5. Oh no.
And now this is looking really bad for V. The hope is nearly all gone at this point. 4 races remaining, and what, a plus 50 difference. It's kind of, I think it's impossible, right?
I
think it's already lost.
I mean, if there are 4 races left, they have to. Yeah, it's pretty far-fetched. Pretty far-fetched. I don't think it's impossible, but it's very close to being possible.
Well, it's 19.
Yeah, it's not impossible.
Okay.
No.
19, 40 or like 38. Yeah, it's doable, but
yeah, but it's like this
at
is
least
like
2 top 4s.
Yeah, and this has to be like a complete turnaround out of nowhere at this point.
Yeah. Which, with the way V have been playing so far, it's not really looking like it will happen.
But then again, I want to mention also that One Eltia as a team itself, they actually don't do that much practice. They just do insta teams, and it's like not all of these people are able to participate.
Absolutely not true, because they've played many practice wars these past weeks. I mean, they've played 3 against GSC and plenty against other teams, so that is definitely not a factor.
Yeah, but like it's like before Janne wasn't. Yeah, before Janne was back, there was like One Eltia wasn't doing any content whatsoever.
That is true, but you can say that about a lot of the teams in the league. We definitely had a drought in Clan Wars before the league.
Oh, we will see. But having double top 4 and still requiring more points will be extremely hard for One Eltia to come back here.
Double top 4 and more. And it's worth noting, it's kind of an underperformance from Firekeeper, who's usually the carry for this team. And just in wars in general.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we actually had a sub as well. Heading into this race, we'll have Dong taking over for Dawn, so.
Okay.
Crash Cove up next, and this isn't really a track known for top 4s, so yeah, this is going to be very difficult for V.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we're seeing a very slight first place for Firekeeper here. Turismo being very close to Firekeeper here as well. People getting kind of hit traded and everything.
Oh,
in the
actually,
middle.
there's Dong as well. There's also the fake crash. Team
Yeah.
kill from Turismo on Stray. It's gonna do a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot. You see V's occupying the bomb 3 here, which could actually work in their favor. If they're able to roll good items on the final lap, they could make a push here through RC.
Rogo's pulse width wasn't bad, it just kind of ended quite quickly. Also, they have top 4 right now, but he was able to get Megumi. Rogo, I mean, was able to get Megumi, and now Megumi is getting Colboed.
No top 4, we got Firekeeper in first still.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm assuming since there's no backspam on the track that the top 3 literally has a... there is a backspam. Okay, someone doesn't have a shield.
Yeah, Firekeeper doesn't have a shield here, which is kind of dangerous for V if Megumi's able to roll a power item.
Rogo was also able to roll a shield. Now Megumi is pulse winning. Let's see if Megumi is able to break through everyone here. He lost speed, so...
He manages to take off Rogo's shield, and just in time for that orb to come through. I don't think Rogo's going to be very happy about that.
Oh,
Megumi taking that red beacon, and
a clock.
A clock as well. And actually, seems like Firekeeper was killed by that first orb, so he's lost first place, but the clock allows him to take back second. But sadly for V, with Megumi managing to take 4th place here, is unwinnable?
Yeah.
Question mark?
If it goes over 60, then it it is.
And that is
actually 57. Yeah.
Yeah. If there was any time for V to turn it around, that would have been it. But unfortunately, more of the same. So, a very early win, a very dominant win for Regicide, and they're looking strong. They're looking like contenders for the whole event. And I think for many people, they would expect no less.
Mm-hmm.
And also, the early races we saw from Rogue and Mezto, they're looking very different now, with 2 7th places under his belt.
Going into root tubes. Well, now since the actual game is over now, the last 3 races will unfortunately be just practice races for now.
And from what we've seen, I think V might need that practice, because this is not looking good.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, is that they might have practiced some wars, but I don't think this specific lineup has been in every single practice. And it's like,
Yeah.
whenever you have too many people in the clan, it's like you can't kind of work on the communications and whatever else, like with everyone. So that's why whenever it comes to clan activity, I think the best thing is to have like 6 to 7, maybe max 8 players, so you have like just like roll people around, so everyone gets, you know, comfortable in playing and stuff like that. I think One Eltia is a pretty big clan. I actually do not remember this, so they might actually only have 8 players, and I'm just here ranting.
Yeah, well, I'd say the 7 players that they have signed up to the league right now is pretty much the only active players for the clan at the moment. So I think that's kind of a thing right there.
Yeah. it is quite true looking at this list, yeah.
Got Mad Hatter. Big Crash turning up.
It's an engine. We're gonna go for the pulse with here, Rogo. He is, but he's not pressing circle. Sorry, circle or square. So this pulse with is not very good here. He's able to get Ray though. Also, Megumi's gone. Completely gone. And the second place also has a bit of a lead here. Let's see if the 3 Van Eltians are able to stop this fake crash. It's actually Turri, yeah.
Can't tell if Megumi hit the wall there or not. I think he didn't. It didn't look like he hit the wall.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit questionable. We'll have to watch that in slow motion, but it's a good pulse with either way, and that's gonna give him a really strong lead. Even Turismo behind him has a big lead as well, so it's gonna be difficult for them to lose this. Engine here for Rogo. He's very far behind, so it's probably not gonna do a whole lot. Used to do the engine here. Not the great speed.
Yeah, this is not gonna pay him off too hard.
You can chain it a little bit.
Yeah. It just decides not to. It's fair. He should go for the mask now before he gets killed by Dre, but I think Dre is pulse fitting now, so now it's
and
time
this race kind of went by with nothing happening. We're already lap 5, and it felt like...
Yeah, it felt like first lap, to be honest.
Yeah. And 1, 2, 4, making that gap even wider.
Yeah, RC is playing also very well today.
Yeah, just like immaculate, really. Very few mistakes from them. And I think we can say the positivity is probably not there in the V team right now. I don't think they are feeling great after this match, but there's definitely, like, the players individually, they're very strong. They just have to work on their performances in these matches, and I think once they're going to be sent down to the 1-1 bracket next week, so they'll have an opportunity to prove themselves, and possibly not against a team this strong. Final 2 races coming up shortly.
All right, let's get the android moving.
Hopefully this android isn't like the roost tubes we just saw, because
Yeah.
we would be in for 5 minutes of napping.
Yeah. It's not a coincidence. This track is called Storytime Alley, Resident Sleeper Alley. It's
Storytime Alley.
But Turismo was able to roll a mask, get in front, but it looks like they actually have a top 3 that could be strong here. Looking at Rocco Mezzo's POV, Janne might be on an item still like possible to kill, but it's like very, yeah. They have top 3, so not a good start, I would say. Also, Rocco hitting that red beaker.
I'm not sure. I didn't see the red beaker actually. Although, the one thing here is RC's very stacked together here, so one missed input and they can cause a team kill here. But with the way they've been playing, it seems like V can't really count on something like that happening, because they've been playing in sync. And an orb comes out, it's unjuiced, so it's only going to hit Turismo here.
It doesn't affect anything, I think. Oh, it might.
Yana has the opportunity here, but Turismo actually has a shield, so it's going to take 2 hits to kill him.
I think Janne is too far away.
Yeah, looking at that gap.
It got kind of strong out of nowhere again. Even though we were driving just on a straight line. I wonder why the gap is getting so
Gumi
big.
actually took a trapped crate, and there's definitely potential punishment here, but still, the gap is huge, and Yana clearly doesn't have the right item to make it happen.
Yeah, may I also mention that there was one lap of like just Janne being extremely close to the other 3 in the front, but it seems like this gap
he
is
rolls the
getting
missile here, so Megumi gets taken out.
All right.
Both Rogo and Megumi don't have items here. A missile for Rogo. He's gonna actually wait out the shield by the looks of it, but he can't wait any longer since Megumi's slowed down. And he's got a shield now, but both of them don't have fire.
And Megumi rolls a 5th place mask. Oh boy.
And honestly, I think in that situation for Rogo, you just fire the missile and then drive. The guy doesn't have fire, and he doesn't have an item roll for a small time, so he would have been safe if he just kept on going there. But now he's kind of in danger because that mask will probably double hit. And
Yep.
there it is.
Okay, so now it's again up to Janne to keep this top 3 not happening. Okay, Zuri doesn't have anything yet. They might be going some smart backspam. Actually opting in trapping a crate. Interesting, considering I don't think the trapping might make it that big of a difference anymore. They have 1 more item roll time to get Janne. After that, it's done. He gets Turi gets a beaker.
And actually, it looks like Dre managed to.
No, it was the
A
cleaner.
little bit of desync.
I
But
hecking
at
love
this point,
cleaners.
the cleaner is cleaning. And another 1-2-4.
Oh boy. This is looking ruthless right now.
Well, on the bright side, I don't think top 100 is on the table, so I mean plus 100. So
Yeah.
that's it's not really much, is it? But
All right, I believe in one Eltia's power to win one race, and it will be the last one.
One race. They can get one race.
Yeah.
That'll be something. That'll be anything to make us have any hope.
I do believe, by the way, just saying whatever I am saying or whatever Revy is saying, but talking about myself is like, I do really hope that Van Eltia does well in the next upcoming matches. It's a very nice team, but I personally think that there's so much practice to do with communications probably and stuff like that. There has been definitely some miscoms that we have seen in this war, but you know, you can always have a bad day. It is completely acceptable. You know, sometimes you go into this tunnel mode where you could even answer to some call out, but you still hit the item because you're not focusing enough. So hoping that they'll do not demotivate themselves too much out of this loss and sees it as more like well, we lost to one of the best clans in the game, so
yeah, indeed. I think at this point they just want to focus now, make it into that top 8 and advance from the groups or the first stage. That should be their focus, because they should be able to. They have the players. They just have to make the pieces fit.
Yeah.
Some dragon mines. Calm our nerves.
What did you say?
We get to listen to some Dragon Mines music.
But you said something after that.
Oh, calm us. Calm us down.
Ah.
After a stressful match.
Expecting great things to anyone, because great track. But we'll see how the start will go. I saw Rokometso doing some interesting stuff also. Going for that item roll, that was indeed interesting way to go with it. But he got the infinity resource in the end. And actually a mask. Is this mask gonna do a lot? Don't have a shield, so... Yeah, he's trying to slow down with the mask, but that doesn't quite work well though. And he got hit, unfortunately. Wait, don't get stuck on the wall. So we have top 3 for RC, but Dong it has no fire for sure. So Dong is gonna drop out here. Actually,
we actually saw. It looks like Dre must be masking through the pack while that's going on. So Dong's position is kind of traded here. Triswell, he's got his blue shield activated with Firekeeper behind him. So Firekeeper, he's gonna want to try and use this opportunity here. He's not going to be receiving back spam from Turismo. Turismo actually, Lucifer goes for the shield hit, but even though he misses the shield hit, he has a missile.
Oh, and there's some door stuck in the shortcut right now.
Shortcut stuck.
Oh, Rogo got a glitch. He jumped way too high in the shortcut.
I was under the impression you had to actually respawn to get position glitch there.
No. It's just if you jump too high, it is a position glitch always. So if you have a mask on, you either have to opt in of not jumping and going wide to land into the spiral, or you just early jump to get like a normal jump instead of jumping at the very end where you get like a massive jump, you know, moon jump.
Meanwhile, in the front, some battles going on. But top 4 right now. Once again, RC pulling another strong win.
Yeah,
And,
they definitely
I guess
this was a massacre. I honest to God wasn't expecting it to be this this massacre. Like I said earlier that I actually did genuinely find the War 6 versus CG interesting. And I was looking for this one as well, but I mean, we can all see that this wasn't close. It was very unfortunate for one Eltia, but GG's nonetheless for both teams. And I will expect the very best performances in the future from one Eltia because, again, very nice clan right there. Almost 100 points.
Almost. Yeah, it definitely seemed like they'd kind of given up in those final races, and I can't really blame them. There's not much point in trying it after that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how that is. Seeing the table right here. So I'll see you with a difficulty score of -2 so far. And
Okay. Do you mind explaining to me? You can do it off stream as well. I just want to know what the difficulty score is all about.
So the difficulty score, it's basically the win-loss of all the teams they played against. So RC's played against V, and they played against Crazy Geniuses.
Yeah.
And so Crazy Geniuses, they've got 0 to 2 win-loss, so that's -2. And then Van Eltia, they have 1-1, so that's 0 difficulty score, so -2 overall.
Okay.
And basically that means so the team with -2 difficulty score will be playing, or like the highest difficulty score will play against the lowest difficulty score team in the win-loss bracket, you know?
Okay, yeah. I see. But I at least personally have absolutely nothing to add up to this. Sad to see how the war kind of went through, but we move on for it very quick and.
Yeah, and hopefully Van Eltia can quickly wipe that from their memory so they can have a positive attitude going into the next week.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think I'm happy. Oh, what is going on with that? Okay. So we do have one match potentially happening today, although it probably won't be streamed because I'll be playing in it. So if you want to check that out, you can keep an eye on the League Streams channel in the Comp Hub, and I'm sure someone will post a POV for you to watch if you're interested. Although I can't guarantee that's happening today because we're yet to have a confirmation. But other than that, we'll have 2 matches tomorrow, well, 1 match tomorrow at least, which will be Ripperuti versus Rangers. And then after that, the final match will be on Monday at 3 AM. Well, actually, no, we might have 2 matches tomorrow because Renegades vs Mist have been organizing that. But other than that, I think we can send you off now. Thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah.